Hello everyone, this is Anestis Karavariotis and this is a new video for my channel. It's about the Citroen Berlingo 2002 model Multispace. It's a Mark I, one of the last Mark I Berlingos sold here in Greece with this front and rear end, because in 2002 there was a facelifted edition which changed a lot, the car a lot, and I'm going to show you the car, explain if it was a good car or not. I'm going to say about the sales here in Greece, which were great for the van, the commercial van, but not great for the Multispace. And then I'm going to discuss about it being a future classic or not. In my opinion, no, I'm not going to give you my opinion right now. You have to watch the full video. So, in the mid-90s, Citroen and Peugeot, Peugeot here in Greece, it's pronounced Peugeot, I think the right one is Peugeot for the rest of the Europe, for the rest of the world. So they decided to make a van, a different van than the ones they had before. Peugeot and Citroen were together, so they created the Citroen Berlingo and the Peugeot partner. So they were vans, mostly used for business. You had two seats, you would load a lot of things at the back, and you would use it for your business. So when they made it, they decided that they wanted something for a family, a minivan, so someone could use it if they had kids, families, and they needed a lot of space. So Citroen Berlingo and Peugeot partner had a lot of space. They started, I think, about 1996 as Multispace. For the first 3 years of the model, maybe 4, they only had 3 doors, so you would have to fold the seats if you wanted to go to the back. I think about 1999, maybe 2000, they added the sliding doors, so it was a lot easier for families. You would load your kids at the back, a lot of stuff, and you would go for trips or kids to school every day, and what families do with kids. So back then Citroen was a bit crazy. Citroen actually was always crazy, especially in the 60s, 70s and 80s. They had cars like the Citroen BX, the Citroen XM, the Citroen DS, which was an amazing car, and Citroen was quirky. So this quirkiness of Citroen, even if they went with Peugeot in the 90s, kept on. So they had, it was the same car, but Citroen had their own touches in the car. And I'm going to show you what I mean. It has a 1.4, in Greece it was sold with 1.4 petrol engine, 75 horsepower approximately, 8-valve engine. 1.8, I think this was an 8-valve as well, about 90 horsepower. And diesel versions, in Greece you couldn't buy diesel in Athens or Thessaloniki, which are the major cities, for pollution reasons. I don't know exactly why our government did it, but yeah, you could buy a diesel at the rest of the country, of our country. The Multispace didn't sell well. Greeks back in the 90s didn't want a car like a minivan. They didn't like the shape, they didn't like station wagons. They would prefer sportier cars, sportier looks. They would go for a BMW 3 Series coupe and raise a family with a coupe, even if they were folding the rear seats, rather than buy something like that. However, it was very successful as a commercial van. Thousands of vans were sold, so you can find the parts mostly from vans. The Berlingo Multispace Mark I, I don't think there are many still on the road here in Greece. This one is a survivor. It is in very good condition. I'm looking after it. It is our family car. It has 222,000 kilometers and is still our family car, everyday car. And yeah, maybe it's time for retirement and see if it's going to get a future classic status. So I'll start showing the car now. And explain what I mean by the quirkiness of Citroen. So this is the exterior of the car. This is the Mark 1 face, I mean. This type of lights, this type of grille. When they facelifted the model, they changed it a lot. I believe many prefer the pre-facelift edition. In my opinion, this is better looking than the second edition of Berlingo. So that's the car, and I'm going to start from the boot or the trunk. What would you get? Boxy style car, of course. You could get 660 liters of cargo space. You had this easily removed panel, so you can see a massive trunk, and instantly you can understand the quirkiness of Citroen, quirkiness of colors. Let's go to the sliding door. So when they added sliding doors, it was a lot easier. You have to click it to the back, and yeah, you can see the red, green, two tones of green interior with red seat belts. Nothing is modified. That's what you would get. Red nets up there. Only the curtains are mine for the kids at the back. So you had a lot of practicality with this car. You had pockets here, you had pockets at the doors, you had some storage here, you had some hooks for coats, and you could easily, really easily, put 3 people and travel at the back. There are 3 full seats at the back. Huge visibility, huge windows, so your rear passengers would always be happy traveling. Let's show the front of the car and the front of the continue of the quirkiness. You can see green colors with the instrument panel. You can see green colors on the dashboard. Yeah, it's a color fest here. You can see some more practicality, some more storage room up here. The seats are designed in a way so that the rear passengers, the seats now are the furthest back. So I'm driving, I'm 6'1". I'm not a short guy, and still there's plenty of knee room, plenty of headroom. I mean, you could easily stand up if your kids can stand up in this car. Equipment, you had driver's airbag here in Greece. You had air conditioning, right electric mirror. The left mirror was manual. What else did you have? No ABS. You didn't have an ABS. You had electric windows, central locking. Yeah, mainly these were the most important stuff, especially air conditioning here in Greece. You cannot live without the air conditioning for 5 or 6 months of the year due to high temperatures. So let's show the front of the car. And I forgot to show this storage option. You have these big storage spaces here, and you could even put some things under the seats. So what more practical for family? Now this is the interior. This is some more Citroen craziness, because you see even the carpeting is red. It's completely red. Yeah, that was quirky. The panels on the doors are red. Yeah, it's a red fest in here, red and green fest. You had some storage here. You could open this. Some storage, you have an ashtray, of course you have an ashtray, some storage down here, you have some storage even here to put some coins, and back here you can put your drink. You have storage over here. You have a glove box, of a good sized glove box, and you have two cup holders here. Not very good cup holders, but yeah, okay. You have a lot of vents, so the air conditioning is working fine. And you have storage here for bottles or drinks or anything. Big storage. So this car was very, very practical. And I really mean very, very practical. Now I'm going to go on the other side and show you the engine, the 1.4 petrol engine, which produced 75 horsepower. Yeah, they went so crazy that even this, these plastic trims are even red. Don't know why they did that, but yeah, they went with that. Another look of the interior. So let's see if I can do the bonnet one-handed. Yeah, I guess I will. And I will. And this is the engine, 1.4 petrol engine in a huge engine bay. So you can see there is a lot of space here and there. So actually it's a 1.4 liter engine, and I believe Citroen could put a 2.5 liter engine in this engine bay. It's so big, so massive. Even if it's a small car, it's 4 meters and 11 centimeters long, I think. So it's a very small car by today's standards. Nothing much about the engine. It's very robust. I think these engines are known for being able to do about 500,000 kilometers. Maybe it's about 300,000 miles, maybe more, before major maintenance is needed. It's been reliable. I can confirm that. I have the car for 3 years now, and nothing's wrong with the engine. So, yeah, that was the engine. And that's the Mark I front end. So, this was the car. Let's get to see the camera. Come over here. This car is a weird car, and I think it's going to have a cult following. It already has in some countries. It was a very practical car, and actually it was a very beautiful car from an era of soupy lines, and I don't know, I think people were much more interested in design, car design back then. So it's simple to maintain, 1.4 liter engine, no major maintenance is needed. The car looks, it has the simplicity of, let's say, the Citroen Berlingo. It's here in Greece. I don't think how it would go for the rest of Europe, but it has a nice looking shape, and maybe these cars are going to be salvaged. So in my opinion, this is going to be a future classic, and you can take a look at what I mean. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. A lot of things are going to come soon. Already Vespa video in English, and the Peugeot Tracker video in English, and a classic following of vehicles, and soon a Derby GP1 250 racing scooter. So stay tuned, and the Suzuki GN from a friend maybe. So stay tuned and watch the videos and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, Anastis Karvariotis. Bye bye.